Welcome to WeCounsel. You must be excited to get started, and we want to make sure that you have all the tools you need to engage with your clients online. Before diving into the software, I'd like to take a moment to show you the tools and resources at your disposal. At the top of the page, you'll find our Support Center. The Support Center is where you, your clients, and your admins will be able to locate helpful information on just about any subject. There are tons of helpful tips and video resources at your fingertips. To the right, you'll find your Notifications Center. When you have a notification like a new message or a session request, a red circle will appear here. Hovering over the bell icon will allow you to see all the notifications you have on your list. Next, you'll find your Home tab. The Home tab is also your Sessions list, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. Next is your Settings, where you can make adjustments to your account, set up your preferences, and create your public profile. Then you'll find the Resources tab. In this drop-down, you'll be able to request a test call. When you select this option, the WeCounsel Success Team will reach out to you by email to arrange a test call. You can also reach us to perform a test call by calling 888-958-2885, option 1. We are happy to perform test calls for your clients as well to make sure that everyone is set up for success prior to your first session. In the Resources tab, you'll also find our referral program. If you refer a colleague who ends up signing up for the free trial, then you will receive a coupon for a free month with WeCounsel. Lastly, you'll find What's New section, which will take you to our blog where you'll be able to see all of the updates and helpful and interesting articles about telehealth. The last resource I'd like to point out is at the bottom right corner of your screen. Opening this guide will allow you to access helpful walkthroughs of the features and a video resource library. Now that you know all the resources that are available to you, we'll go over all the features and show you how to onboard clients, ultimately conduct a video session. We'll break down this training into 4 parts: setting up your account and marketing your practice, the client experience, conducting and billing your sessions, and the client file and engagement tools. Setting up your account and marketing your practice. The first things you'll want to do as a WeCounsel provider is edit your settings and personal information. You can find this section by navigating to Settings. When you click Settings, you will land on your Main tab where you can add your profile picture and adjust your time zone and email notification preferences. Billing can be turned on or off for clients here. Billing will be off by default. When billing is turned on, all of your clients will be required to enter credit card information before they can check into a session. You can turn billing on or off on a client-by-client basis from your Client tab, which we'll talk about in a minute. Here, you can adjust email notifications. We list the email notifications you will receive for your selection here. Always be sure to click Update after editing any information in the Settings area. The next tab is where you can change your password at any time. You will simply enter the new password twice and then enter your current password to confirm the change. The rules for creating a password are here to the side. The Personal tab is where you will enter personal information to be displayed on your public profile. You can add specialties at the bottom of the page by clicking here. It is up to you how much or little you enter, if anything at all. If you have licenses to add, this can be done here. Simply click this green button to add another, or click the trash can beside it to get rid of a license. As always, click Update to save it. You do not have to enter a license if you don't have one or don't want to. Next is the Session Types tab. Session types will determine the price and duration of a session. You can create as many as you need simply by entering a name, price, and duration. Underneath, you can decide whether it should be public or private. A public session type can be seen by a client booking a session from your available time. A private session can only be seen and booked by you. You can add another session type by clicking here. Click Update when you're done. Here's your Public Profile tab. This is a great tool for marketing your online practice. You can send this link out in emails, post it to your social media profiles, or put it on your website. You can view your public profile by clicking here. This is the URL that will lead people to your public profile. You can highlight it, right-click, and select Copy. You can then paste it anywhere you would like people to find it and view your profile. Through it, potential clients will be able to request to become your client by clicking the Join My Network button. They can reach out to you through a message by clicking here, or they can request a session with you by clicking here. When someone does any of these things, we will notify you, and you can accept or decline session invites or requests to join your network. The Edit Entry button is only visible to you and won't be seen by your clients. Let's go back to the Public Profile tab and look at a few options that you have. The public endpoint here is the link that people can follow to view your public profile. You can customize the end to be anything you'd like. You could make this your name or the name of your practice. You can provide a phone number for people to contact you here, an address for your practice here, and then these fields contain some information you entered from the Personal tab. At the bottom of the page, you'll have some options as to what people can see or do on your public profile. When checked, that means this option is turned on. The Payment Method tab is where you can update your credit card to pay for your subscription to WeCounsel. Note that the charge will show up on your bank statement as Video Health Services. The same goes for when you bill your clients through WeCounsel. We tell your clients this, but often it's overlooked, and sometimes clients will contest the charge because they don't recognize it. For this reason, we recommend that you remind your clients it will show up as Video Health Services. The last tab here is your bank account, and this is where you put your banking information. We will deposit all the money billed to your clients into your account at the end of each Friday. Here's how billing deposits work. The billing cycle runs from Thursday each week to the following Wednesday. All of the transactions that have posted to your account by Wednesday will be deposited into your bank account at the end of the day on Friday. Remember, sometimes a credit card company can take up to 48 hours to process a transaction, which means you may have charged someone in one billing cycle, but it could take till the next billing cycle for it to post. Also, there is a 25-cent transfer fee for depositing the money into your account. We use Stripe credit card processing, and they charge a standard 2.9% and 30 cents per transaction when you bill clients. You pay this fee for your clients, and we will show you a breakdown of the amount you charged, the fee, and the total being deposited into your account under the Build Sessions tab, and we'll get to that in a minute. The Client Experience. Now look at the Client tab. Adding a new client couldn't be easier. Click here and simply enter their name and email address. The client file will immediately appear here in your client list. You can click here to schedule a session with that client. Your client will be listed here as the participant. If you'd like to add a guest to the session, you can do so here and simply enter their name and email address. They will get an email notification to join the appropriate time. If you want to bill this guest, make sure to check here. You can delete this by clicking the trash can icon. Next, you'll select your session type or create a new one on the fly. Last, set the time, date, and ensure your time zone is correct and you're all set. You may be wondering, what does the client see and do in all of it? Let's take a look at that. When you add a client, they will receive an email notification to the email address you entered. There will be a green button for them to click that says Complete Registration. Upon clicking this, they will be prompted to create a password, and then they will be logged into their own portal. They will have to complete the setup guide by entering their credit card info, if billing is turned on, selecting their time zone, and agreeing to the terms of service. From their portal, they can click Provider List, where they will be able to message you or view your public availability and sessions they have scheduled with you. They will be able to click on your available time slots and request a session. You will be notified of the request and will be able to accept or decline it. Clients cannot see sessions you have scheduled with anyone else. They will only see their sessions and your public availability. From the Client's Messages tab, they can view and send messages. And from the Calendar tab, they can view their calendar and see all the sessions they have scheduled with you. In the Documents tab, they'll be able to see all of the documents you have assigned to them under Assigned or upload their own under Personal. They can send the document to you by clicking their paper airplane icon. The next tab is Payments, and it's where clients can view billed sessions, download receipts, and update their own credit card info. The Written Journal tab is where clients can view journal entries taken during a session or make new ones outside of the session. Clients will see upcoming sessions on their home page and their session list tab, just like you. They will get a 24-hour reminder and a 1-hour reminder, both with instructions attached as a PDF, which will have a button to click that will take them to the login page. To check into a session, all they have to do is click Check In next to that session and then agree to the session terms. You will be notified that the client has entered the waiting room and is ready for you. When you invite a client to a session or send them a message, they will see a red bubble like this, notifying them, as well as an email notification to log in and view it. Conducting and billing your sessions. Before you check into your session, you will see in the session list page that you have the option to bill the client or cancel the session. Let's go ahead and click Check In. On the bottom right is the instant chat box. This can be used even before you started the video session. Instant chat is helpful for sending links, discussing sensitive topics your client would rather type, or doing minor troubleshooting to help them start the video session. This can be minimized by clicking here. Over on the right side, you have the ability to bill the client. You click this, it will end the session and take you to the billing page. Next, you can view and edit the client's contact information. You can also view and send documents you've saved to the client file, and take notes here. You can also interact with the clients using Whiteboard by clicking here. Whiteboard is an interactive client engagement tool that allows you to draw, paint, upload and edit documents, and more. The sky's the limit with this tool. We do recommend that if you're going to use the Whiteboard tool, that both you and your client are on a laptop or a desktop and utilizing the Chrome or Firefox browser. If we look up top, we see icons for each user invited to the session. By clicking your own icon, you can upload new documents on the fly here and open or send documents you'd like to here. Before clicking Start Session, you should wait until both of the lights next to your icon at the top of the page are green. This ensures proper connection. When you see that your client's light is green and click Start Session, keep in mind that you will need to allow your camera and microphone to be accessed by the browser. In Chrome, a little camera icon will appear to the right of the URL bar. In Firefox, to the left. You will need to make sure the proper camera and microphone are allowed. Once you've allowed them, the session will start and your client will be able to see and hear you. Your client will need to do the same thing if you cannot see or hear them. We generally recommend that before you do a video session, you completely quit your browser and reopen it. This can prevent any interference with the video session. For more info and details on the video, visit the Support Center located at the top of your portal. When you have started the video session, you'll have some options along the bottom of the video screen. You can turn off the video to make it voice only, mute the client or yourself, you can make it full screen, you can change where you see the image of yourself, and you can also do screen sharing. Next, we'll travel to the Billing tab, where you can see billing info for the clients you've billed, pull receipts, or bill the client for a session. You can download a spreadsheet of all of this info here. When you click Bill Client, you will be taken to a screen that shows the client, whether or not their card is on file, and a button to proceed with billing. On the next page, you will have the option to adjust the price if, say, the session ran long and you want to prorate the price. On this page, you'll be able to confirm the billing amount and finish billing the client. Unbilled sessions will show here, and you'll have the option to bill or choose not to bill the session by clicking the X. Under Decline Charges, we will show you whose card has been declined so you can reach out to them and ask them to update their info or update it for them in the client file. Once updated, we will automatically rebill the client and keep you up to date on the status of it here under Actions. Last is the Transfers tab, where we will show you all of the money deposited into your account from the billed sessions. Clicking on the date of the transfer will open a list of all the sessions you were paid for in that deposit. This will help you to keep track of which sessions have posted and which you are still waiting for. You can download a spreadsheet of all of these transactions here. Client File and Engagement Tools. When in the Client List tab, you'll be able to view your individual client files. Here, you can view all the documents you've uploaded to their file. You have the option to copy the document to other client files and send the document to the client. You can easily upload a new document to the client file by clicking here and selecting the file from your computer. In the Notes section, you'll find all of your notes for that client. Be able to add addendums by clicking here or create new notes by clicking here. You can send these to the client by clicking the paper airplane icon. The Sessions List tab will allow all of your sessions with this client. You can bill the client here or pull receipts here. You can also click this to download a spreadsheet of this information. Under the Billing Info tab, you'll be able to update a client's credit card for them. The client also has the ability to do this for themselves in their client portal under the Payments tab. Payment history will also be shown here. Now let's hop back into the Main Client List tab. Pending Request is where you will see potential clients who have reached out through your public profile and requested to join your network. You will be able to accept or decline them here. The potential client will get an email notification either way. Edit Clients is where you will go to turn billing on or off for individual clients. When the circle is checked, billing is turned on for that particular client. Archiving a client will move them to an inactive folder. You will still have the ability to reactivate them if you ever need to. Here in the Messages tab is where you'll be able to view and compose messages. New or unread messages will show up in green. When a message is sent, the recipient will get an email notification that they have received a new message and can log into the portal to read it. To compose a message, simply click here and select your recipient. You can add or upload documents too by clicking here. And under Settings, you can set an auto reply away message. The Calendar tab is where you will see all of your booked sessions and availability. On the right, the drop-down will let you book a video session, in-person session, or set your availability. Setting availability is simple, and if you'd like to repeat it, you can check this circle to decide how often. You can click on any of the booked sessions which are in green, or availability which show up in blue to see details, edit, or delete. In-person sessions show up in pink. Thank you so much for taking the time to walk with me through the software, and please let us know if you have any questions. You can reach us by emailing success@wecounsel.com or calling 888-958-2885. It's our goal to help you create the most successful online practice possible, and we look forward to seeing where it takes you.